to Seinu Gardens. Here I have some soil that I mixed up earlier when I was checking it, it actually has a little too much peat moss in it. So I'm gonna add some more bark. And this mix is a little more, actually quite a bit more than half peat moss, half bark. But I'm gonna show you how to mix soil inside of what I use to mix my soil in, which is just a regular kiddie pool from Walmart. I think it cost me like $11 or $15 or something. And it makes it great for mixing soil. One thing about this is like my base nursery mix, which I use for young seedlings that I'm growing out in gallon-sized pots and just generally growing out. And then I take this, which is, well, not really this mixture, but because I'm going to add more bark to it. And I mix it with turface, half of this and half turface, to create the potting soil that I use for more of a bonsai material or something like a juniper or a pine, as opposed to my primarily deciduous material that I currently own and grow. So I'm going to show you what I do. Over here I have my soil bench, and I'm just going to add the ingredients to it. Wow, I thought I had a lot less bark in here. My bin with bark in it is completely full. And I still got a whole nother bag of bark that I can put in here. And one thing that I noticed when using this mixture, for a few times, notably for my Toigawa juniper cuttings, is that the soil mix was really dry due to the peat moss being literally bone dry. So what I'm going to do is just kind of a change in the way I'm mixing my soil compared to last year. And that is going to be actually watering down the soil when mixing. So I'm going to mix this up a little bit, see if that's enough bark. I'd say maybe another scoop or two of bark. And I just measure this by a single scoop. When I first mixed this, I had made it with literally just one scoop of peat moss and one scoop of bark. So, the one thing about peat moss, when you're using it for mixing soil or really anything, is that when you wet it down, like I'm doing right now, it will not absorb water well. However, there is a little trick to getting it to wetten up properly, which I'll show you once I wet this down a bit, which is to actually mix it with the water. It's not really possible to do it with a plant in a pot. However, when you're mixing, if you mix the water in like this, it does help moisten the peat moss a lot. Actually gets it moist. And actually with this, I don't want it to be moist like I'm watering a plant. I want it to be like if you got a bag of potting soil from like Miracle-Gro or something from Lowe's or Home Depot or wherever. I want it to be something about like that, where it's not really wet, but it's not bone dry. It's like in the perfect condition to where once you wet it down, it's straight up wet once you pot up a plant. But it's not so dry, especially with the peat moss, that it literally just, I forget the exact term, but it repels water. And it's like, it just does not absorb water. And one way of getting around that is really just to water it down really good and mix, spraying my tools, and mixing the water into the peat moss. And also when doing this, it also helps reduce the peat moss dust, which flies up when mixing, which I've had issues with in the past. There's been times where I've mixed soil and my nose is literally clogged with peat dust afterward. And as you can kind of see right here in the middle, it's kind of getting to about the wetness that I want, which is good. And I think I added just the right amount of bark to this to get to the point that I wanted at. Because I actually wanted a lot more barky than what it was, because there's so much peat moss that it was like going to be too wet and too water absorbent for my taste, and especially for something like junipers. And as you can see, whereas if I just, when I first wetted this down, and I was starting to mix it, it was still bone dry in the peat moss part of the soil. And now with mixing it with the water, it's really starting to actually absorb the water. And that's the issue when you use bone dry, well, generally just peat moss. When you're potting up a tree, you literally cannot get the soil wet properly. So this is an easy way to get around that when you're using peat moss. Most bonsai people don't really use peat moss though. This is a matter of personal preference and what's been successful for me. Usually, like actual nursery soil, like what regular nurseries use on their trees, like what you'd find from a potted plant at Lowe's or Home Depot. Something like that has pretty much always, since when I first started, like over 15 years ago, has generally been the most successful soil for me with keeping plants alive. So that's what I've stuck with. I have changed it a little bit over the years. Several years ago, like at least 5 years ago, I was actually using literally the leftover soil from plants from Lowe's and Home Depot. Whereas now I more mix it myself, more to my personal taste, and also add turface to it and stuff like that, especially when I'm growing more mature actual bonsai trees or more dry loving plants like junipers or a pine. I actually only have one pine tree in my entire collection, unless you count the tons of pine seedlings that have come up over the years in my pots from the pine trees above my plants that just give out seeds. And it's really starting to get about the wetness that I want here. And the consistency of the soil is about, between the peat and the bark, is about where I want it. Make sure I get this all mixed really good with all of it. And actually, I would say this is a little bit too wet, honestly, or wetter than I would prefer. Because this is kind of like right after a little bit like a day after a watering in the spring. It's not like soaked right after a watering, but it's not like actually dry like I want it, so that after potting I can then water the tree. Whereas with this, it's kind of like as if it'd been watered a day before, so it's a little bit too wet. So I got this. This is the basic soil mix that I use for most everything that I plant that isn't a mature bonsai, and it's I would say roughly 66% or so, about 2/3 bark and 1/3 peat moss or so. And this is about the mixture that I'd want for my nursery soil. And this would just work for most of my plants that I'm growing out. The next thing I would do is just to put it in my bin for the nursery soil. I currently still need to get a bin for the bonsai soil. This is like nursery soil for growing things out, whereas bonsai soil, which is still something I use, is a combination of this and the turface, as I've said before. And I guess that's about it. However, I do want to make one announcement, which is that I will actually not be publishing the digital magazine as I had planned, which is actually why I'm recording this video, as this was going to be one of the main pieces of content that was going to be exclusive to the magazine that I would not be making, that I had not planned on doing a video, hence why I'm doing this video now. See you again next time on Seinu Gardens, and hope you enjoy this content. If you do, hit the like button down below and be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Next time. The basic soil mix that I use for most everything that I plant that isn't a mature bonsai, and it's I would say roughly 66% or so, about 2/3 bark and 1/3 peat moss or so. And this is about the mixture that I'd want for my nursery soil. And this would just work for most of my plants that I'm growing out. The next thing I would do is just to put it in my bin for the nursery soil. I currently still need to get a bin for the bonsai soil. This is like nursery soil for growing things out, whereas bonsai soil, which is still something I use, is a combination of this and the turface, as I've said before. And I guess that's about it. However, I do want to make one announcement, which is that I will actually not be publishing the digital magazine as I had planned, which is actually why I'm recording this video, as this was going to be one of the main pieces of content that was going to be exclusive to the magazine that I would not be making, that I had not planned on doing a video, hence why I'm doing this video now. See you again next time on Seinu Gardens, and hope you enjoy this content. If you do, hit the like button down below and be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Next time.